Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which is one of the best movies ever made. But we won't go down that rabbit hole today. So getting into it, number one thing we need to talk about, we are sponsored by Skull Splitter. We do have some special promo codes. If you're interested, you can use the DadBod code at Skull Splitter and get yourself 10% off your first order. You unfortunately did just miss buy 2, get 1 free. Next thing we need to talk about, we do have a new schedule. As you can tell, we're here Wednesday night, and we're here at 8 o'clock. Old pair of underwear is nice and comfy. You just go,
This is not something I've experienced.
You've never
New
heard
is
that.
Travis
better for
only
me.
wears new underwear.
This is
I
slowly
wish.
falling apart. This analogy just coming apart at the seams.
Maybe that's your fault.
The seams of the underwear.
Anyways,
That's what happens when you buy cheap underwear.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, new night. With a new night comes another big announcement that we've kind of been saving. Just rip the Band-Aid off?
I think so, yeah.
All right. While we all love the DadBod brand and name, it's catchy, it's fun, it was what it was, but it was not as inclusive as we came to find out. So as you do see, our group has grown with a lot of community one-shots, with the campaign too, which I'll just drop that now. We have officially launched campaign 2. It is going to be titled The Gods We Know, and I'll get to that schedule here shortly. We do love the tabletop RPG community and wanted to be branded as something that was not a barrier to be able to game with us. So a lot of the one-shots that we do are community involved. They are open for everybody to play, and we do want that barrier to be just not initially there with our name. So we absolutely love the support that we have gotten up to this point as a DadBod name, but we will be changing it. So the change is going to, over the next the next couple days, you'll see the new name, which I'm going to put up here on the screen here in a second, the new logo, and some new art that we had one of our campaign 2 members do. We didn't want it to be weird, so it's going to take a little bit. So you're going to get some notifications from a different name here in a little bit. And I'll show you in a little bit. I don't want to jump the gun. But we did put a lot of thought and time into it. We did ask a bunch of community members to ensure that it is going for the brand that we are trying to convey. And so without further ado, here is the new schedule that we have. It's on screen. So Featherfall Tabletop will be our new brand. We will, after tonight, be referring to ourselves as that. Next Wednesday, we will entirely be Featherfall Tabletop. It will be top to bottom changeover. You'll see it in the YouTube, you'll see it on Twitch, you'll see it on Twitter. So don't be alarmed, don't be afraid when you get notifications from us. We're the same old people, different, more inclusive name. So quickly to go over our schedule, we do have Monday nights is going to be our community one-shots. That is open to everybody. It's going to be every other week for the most part. And if you are interested, you can use the command !Discord, or just scroll all the way down and get the Discord link and join, and then use the command in there, !I want in, be given the rights to the community one-shot channel. Tuesday will be campaign 2, The Gods We Know. And you've seen them on our channel, so it's Cole, Adam, Corey, Doug, and Jen. They will be comprising our campaign 2. They did a one-shot minus Jen the other day, and it was fun. So I'm excited to see what that is. Wednesday night, you're here with us right now, will be Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Thursday will be Featherfall Table Talk, which was the podcast. We all know what it is. And then Friday, we'll be doing a weekly rerun of everything. So be sure to, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We appreciate everything that we've gotten so far. Every single ounce of support that you guys have given us. We're still the same people, different name. Okay, does anybody have anything they want to add to that from the crew here?
Is there a start date for campaign 2?
So it's probably it was originally supposed to start this upcoming Tuesday. It is going to start not the week after, but the week after that.
24th, I think, is a soft start date there.
The 24th will be The Gods We Know. And Adam as Llamas will be our DM for that.
Yep. And that's going to be homebrew. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I think so. Good question, Travis. Should have known that already, but my bad. Anybody have any other questions? Comments?
No,
Additions?
not from this guy.
It's exciting. I like the new name. I'm going to enjoy the new branding. It's going to be fun, I think, and kind of reinvigorating.
I think so. So that is our big announcement. We'll be sharing it on Twitter here shortly, but over the next coming days, you'll see everything kind of take place, and we're excited. So, what do you say we play some D&D?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So where we last left off, you guys are on the hunt for what you now know as the Stone of Galore, which is said to be the secret to the vault that everybody is searching for. You've followed it, for what you know, through rooftop chase into a theater, all the way to Mist Shore, which you are at currently. As you approached Mist Shore, you met some of the local kids. You showed them some fancy fighting moves, taught you how to throw some snowballs, had a good time, and then you found Agorn Fuoko. Nailed it. Which he apparently was smothering his mother. And you caught him right in the act of that. In a valiant attempt to save her, she was thunder waved against the wall and dead. And then Templeton, so barbarianly as he could, was able to catch Agorn and restrain him, and you guys got lucky and cast the sleep spell where you were able to tie him up, and now you are in the middle of getting ready to wake him and elastigate. So that's where we left off. Trevi, why are you laughing over there?
I just love Elastigate.
It sounds a little bit like a controversy, like
Yeah.
It does.
Elastigate 2019. Like,
Yeah.
It needs to be
It's
its own t-shirt, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it does.
New competition. Everybody draw your best Elastigation t-shirt.
I'm picturing Alessa's face with like one of those old timey detective hats.
Amazing.
Definitely.
And then like behind like a person who's clearly done a crime, like dressed up like a robber or something, like clearly getting away while she's just sitting there like, Yes.
And maybe one of the chalk outlines or something.
Yes.
Nice.
Perfect. Wonderful.
We have nailed
There it is. Somebody draw it up.
There you go. Just someone draw it. We got it.
Anyone.
All right, Val. Well, it seems like you have put yourself as the head investigator here, so I'll just let you go right ahead. Are you ready? Are you pumped up? Are you ready to get this part?
You are the one with the catchy name. I didn't know that I was going to jump in, but it is fine. I believe like Jackson has the new orb that we found that's kind of casting daylight on Agorn.
Yep.
And we got him up on the bed. He's kind of leaned up against the wall.
Correct.
Yeah. And Jackson, you cast alarm outside. Is that still
Yes,
set?
I did.
Okay.
Yep, it's outside. It's on the door. It'll notify me, and none of us will trigger it if we walk through it. So if we have
Okay.
to leave or something, it'll be.
And the body of his mother is currently on the ground in the main living space with like a sheet over her as a sort of shroud.
Okay. Templeton, are you restraining him? I know he's tied, but
No, if we tied him up, I would probably just kind of watch and be prepared.
okay. I guess we need to do this. I will come up to him and I will smack him on the face, enough to wake him up, but not enough to like hurt him. And then I'll get like eye to eye with him as close as I can.
Okay.
Wake up. We have some questions to ask you.
Yeah, and he kind of.
You are muted, my man.
See
He's
him-
sneezing.
And so he's like, ugh, what? He's trying to, move against the rope that you've used to tie him.
Yeah, you are not gonna go anywhere. But we have some things to ask you.
Who are
Are
you?
you ready for this?
Who-
Yeah. Don't what? You know why we are here. Okay.
It was a shallow act of me, but
What are you talking about?
come in here and see my old life and dealing with this. So I was just gonna put it all behind me.
I think we are talking about two different things. We are looking for the stone. Where is the stone? I think you are talking about this act that we caught you in the middle of.
Oh.
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 I mean, we can take these. We
No,
can
I
start
don't-
with
I don't know
step
what you-
one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
then, who
there's
is this
stones
person
all
right?
around. I mean, look around you. This place is just torn down. Nobody's ever rebuilt it. Go grab a stone
Okay.
out there.
So who's this person that we saw you smothering as we walked in?
That's my mom. She
You killed your mother.
her health has been going downhill, and I couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't come out here, and I couldn't provide the care she needed.
Okay. That's a great story. None of which I really care about. I mostly want to know. We were told that you have something, and that's what brought us here. And we are in need of the stone. And you can make the excuse that there are stones everywhere, but you know exactly what stone we are looking for. And though from the situation that you are in, I think you have no other way than to tell us exactly where it is, because it is not on you. We checked.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Unless he does not know what we are talking about.
I'm sure he doesn't know what we're talking about. What a startling thing to know. Can I do a insight check just to double check and make sure that he 100% does know what we're talking about?
You could really do whatever you want in this world of make believe.
Thanks, Bob. That's really inspiring.
So,
Wow.
While you're doing that, I have a question. How many people here watch Pee Wee's Playhouse?
Oh man,
Yeah, I did.
And
At one
if
point?
I said Jambi, you know who Jambi is, right?
Yeah, he's the genie head inside the box.
We have a guy at work. His name is John B, and I call him John B. And he doesn't. He's like, I don't get it. This joke was so good until you said that. Sorry. What was your?
I never knew what his name was. Holy shit! I always thought
Well,
it was
it's a
Chompy.
5 because I have a +5 and rolled a 1.
Wouldn't that be a 6?
Technically.
You know, technically it's a 6. Technically it's a 6.
But it's a crit fail, so you failed. And
So 100%, I believe that he has no idea what he's talking
you
about.
can't. You can't discern whether he's telling the truth or not. You just.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, well, tell us more about this mother situation, or should I say this mother situation?
I get it. Well, why don't you untie me and then we'll.
No.
No.
Sorry.
Why?
What makes you think? How do you? We came and tracked you here. There are people that were watching you as you came through Waterdeep, strolling around, and they pointed us in your direction as you were having the stone. And now all of a sudden you don't have it. You know something. You know you maybe dropped it off. You know who has it. Does he have the Zentarum tattoo on his neck?
No.
I mean, we know that he's Zentarum, yeah?
That's what we've been told. Is that right? What's her name? The girl who didn't want to who didn't want to show her face.
That's Ramalia.
Ramalia. She said that he was Zentarum, right?
That's what I wrote down. So at some point we learned that. But I was wondering if there's like an outward appearance of being Zentarum, or if it's just
no, you can't
word of mouth.
Visually tell.
Okay. We know that you are working for the Zentarum, and we know the Zentarum have been looking for the stone, and we have heard that it is in your possession, and we want it now. Like, that's the end of the story.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Does this guy seem particularly wise? Just a question. Just wondering.
They are able to cast magic.
Does that mean something? Okay,
They have to have
but
some sort of intelligence.
okay. So I want to try to cast Suggestion, which is a racial trait for Yuan-Ti, and I want to suggest that he just tell us everything you know. And that's a wisdom saving throw 12 or above.
That's a 4. That's a 4.
That does not seem like a 12.
It is not, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Wow, good
I see what we're
one,
doing
Bob.
tonight. It's so good, but it's also not. At the same time.
The
So-
funniest of adventures.
The funniest of adventures.
It's the worst.
We will be punished.
I get
I'm
it.
gonna write that down.
Hold on. Let me... yes. So, what are you suggesting exactly?
I suggest that you tell us everything that. I suggest you tell the truth to every question that we are asking.
Okay.
Where is the stone?
I don't have it.
I want to kind
That's
of
not the
describe.
question.
And,
Can I describe Suggestion real quick?
yeah.
Okay, so you know in the Jungle Book where that snake does like that hypnotic sort of thing?
Yep.
Yeah. Because it's a Yuan-Ti trait, I want it to kind of be that way, where there's this almost like pulsing of, I'm gonna say pulsing of the pupil of the person who is under the spell, so their pupil goes small to large to small to large, kind of in that same sort of way, and a sort of green light goes between Alesta and that person when the suggestion is made, and then if it takes their eyes do that. Yes. Okay.
Snake's name is Khan, dude.
Khan. No. Okay.
I mean, my friend told you to tell us the truth. And to answer every question, I asked, where is the stone?
He kind of looks around. Well. I clearly don't have it. We
Okay.
dropped it off to a fellow member on the way over here.
Okay, where is that at?
It's at the old tower.
Did we ever search him?
Yeah. And you
Yeah, we found the orb,
Okay.
and I found some
Yeah,
gold.
yeah. Okay, I couldn't remember.
And
we searched
What
the
about
house
power?
too, right? Like we kind of turned everything upside down, right?
Yes.
yeah, there was just some like
Okay,
the equivalent to newspapers that were kind of dated every day.
gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
we just because he said he looked around, made me wonder. I couldn't remember if we had checked that out or not.
Yeah, I think all of us did an investigation. I think Jackson might have even done like a 20 or above 20 on the investigation. And like we turned the place over and we didn't find really anything. What old tower are we talking about?
Yeah,
There are several old towers.
Would I know what he's saying? Like, is there colloquially a place called the Old Tower, or is
No, there's not.
Okay.
mean, it's referred to that sometimes. But give me a history check, both Templeton and Valerian.
Ugh. My new dice let me down. That's a 5.
Oh, okay. I got lucky. 14.
Templeton, you know it because of its bright color. So you've heard
Ooh.
the yellow spire
Makes sense.
be called the Old Tower before, and it is exactly what it sounds like, a giant yellow spire. And it's in the castle ward.
You remember I drew a picture of it once. It's a big yellow tower, and I had to use my whole yellow crayon. And that place, do you remember? You remember that?
I do not remember that. I remember you complaining about your crayon.
I know where it's at.
Okay, that was a long time ago. Okay, so this old tower is yellow. That you dropped it off there.
Well, I mean, I took it there, yeah.
And who did you give it to?
Another one in our group.
Who? What's their name?
I mean, technically, he's not lying to you. He's just not being completely forthright.
Okay.
Well, the name is, and you can tell he's struggling to even want to say it, and it's like he's trying to fight it.
But you tell us where it is at. We leave you. Right? We are not here for you. We are here for the stone.
It's a math Circent.
Spell the name.
I'll type it.
Slowly.
Slowly, using words after word that start with the letter.
I typed it in Roll20.
A math.
A math Circent.
And was a math to take it to somebody else.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be delivered directly to Manchun.
Okay, we know that name.
And where would Manchun be found?
Oh, you don't want to go there.
That was not my question. My question was where would Manchun be found?
See, I think what is the Collet Towers? What is that name? Ring any bell to you?
Yeah, but I've never. I mean, we all know of the towers, but I've never been there. He always comes to us.
Manchun does? He comes to you.
Right.
Okay.
How?
Well, he. Do you know who Manchun is? That's not
Yeah,
me
I've heard
asking.
We have heard stories about him. He's not somebody to be messed with.
Why don't you enlighten us, though? It seems like you have something to say.
Well, I once saw somebody remotely go a different way than Manchun was, and he obliterated them on the spot. We've all heard rumors. Have you heard of the Manchun Wars? And everybody can give me a history check.
That's a 23.
Ooh.
Oh!
14 for me.
16.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
We all know this shit.
We all wasted our good rolls on a damn history check.
Yeah. So the Manchun Wars, you've heard about it. So Manchun Wars were Manchun's simulacrums all were awakened at the same time, and they all had a different stream of consciousness, and they all chose to go a different direction. And they eventually all decided to fight each other. And so it was a giant battle of Manchun versus Manchun clones. And it like obliterated a block of whatever small area it was. And there's only... It said that Manchun, the original Manchun, was killed during the wars. But clearly, they were not.
So you're saying that this Manchun is the same one who started the wars?
I think I don't know. It's all just, you know, a fun fairy tale. But I have seen his power, and I would not. I personally would not go against him.
Well, what does he want with the stone? Is he trying to wake up the rest of his cologne, his clones, or what does he do? What does he need with this?
He's gonna release the clones.
The cologne, cool water.
What do you want with the stone?
We have some very powerful people behind us that want it.
So
We want to get it away from Manchun.
You're not after all of the money.
No, we are not after all of the money. We have been hired to get it back so that money stays intact. And he's speaking of Neverember's fortune, right?
Yeah. So
okay.
And he kind of chuckles. He's like, "Well, maybe you don't know how much is down there then, or said to be down there.
Well,
it's over 1 million gold pieces. You're not doing it. You're altruistically choosing to fight this battle just to stop Manchun."
Yes.
Some of us may be under that pretense, but I am thinking there is always a cut that can go to somebody else, but we do not need it all. And as far as I can tell, the people that you work for are on the side of, I don't want to sound cliche, but you are on the side of evil, and you are not doing what is right. Imagine that much money in the hands of the Zentarum. That is what we are trying to prevent.
Do imagine that much money.
Yeah, I know you do, and it's not going to happen.
If you look around and you see how corrupt the city has become, and how rotten it's become,
and
our goal is to fix that. Our goal is to oust those that are corrupting the city.
Through the elimination.
Really? Wait, that's what the Zentarum are about?
That is weird. You want to do that through the elimination of helpless human people.
I mean, unfortunately, sometimes the great are good.
I am not even that cold. I'm going to turn around from him and I'm going to say, I think we are done with this man. I don't know that I am in the right mind to make the final decision of what to do with him. And I'm definitely saying this for him to hear, just not looking at him. We have a next point of contact with Amath and a place to go. So we're not going to get much else out of him. He is spouting some rhetoric that is should not be said anymore.
I just want to ask one more question. Is there a meeting place for Zentarum members where perhaps there's like cloak and dagger, like you show up, you have your hoods up, like that kind of thing? A laugh is not an answer.
Why do you think we don't wear hoods?
Is he wearing a hood right now?
No.
I don't know. I'm saying like maybe it's like an outfit, like a. It's like a party. That's like it's a
Uniform.
costume party. Yeah, it's like a uniform.
We have a clubhouse that we all just go and hang out at.
I hope that's the truth, Mister, because you're still under my suggestion.
Put
a spell on you.
What did you say, Bob?
They're all over the city.
What is the next place that Amat would take it?
I think it's gonna stay in the old tower
For how long?
until it's retrieved.
Which do you know when that would be?
I don't. We don't know when he's going to come. I mean, this is top priority, so I would imagine probably pretty soon.
Then we need to move it.
Move it.
It sounds like we should get there before Manchun because we don't want to have to deal with him. So when did you drop it off? Was it this morning before you came here to kill your mother?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was. What happened? We went from the theater, then I dropped it off. Then I went home, so it was last night.
You were in the theater when we were there.
I did not see you there.
Trying to piece that together. Okay. Was that the day before
Yeah, that was
the theater? And now we're here. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess it is probably lucky that you did not see us there.
I don't know if we're going to get very much more. Does Templeton, Jax, can you think of other questions?
No.
I don't have any.
Okay.
I mean, do we reunite this man with his mother? I mean, are we doing him a favor?
Why did you kill your mother? What is the honest reason?
I already told you that.
Did she ask you to?
She can't talk anymore, so.
Was it an act of mercy or an act of... I forget the word. My intelligence is not very high. Was it an act of mercy or was it you being tired of caring for her?
Well, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Did your mother want to die?
She couldn't, I don't know, she couldn't talk. Clearly.
Did she seem like she wanted to die?
This is no life for anybody. Stuck in a burned out hovel, suffering through this winter that we're having.
Was she struggling when we came in, Bob?
It was a faint struggle, not like she was actively trying to get him off of her.
Okay. Like, I'm basically just trying to discern, like, did this guy murder his mom or was it an act of mercy?
Both are murder, I would imagine.
Well, we can get into the philosophy of that, certainly.
We have a
In
game
fact-
to play. We can't talk about that.
In fact, Plato once said, no, okay, would you define what you did to your mother a mercy killing or a murder?
Probably a mercy killing.
Do you believe that you did right by your mother?
I don't know the answer to that. Honestly.
Well, I'm a bit at a loss, Val. I have to say,
I am
guys.
not. I know
Depending
exactly.
on depending on what his responses were, I was either going to murder him right here and now, or let him go free. But it's very down the middle. I don't really want to turn him over to the Waterdeep police because they're useless.
No, I mean we are kind of out of the jurisdiction of City Watch down here.
What if we connected with that city elder, and we let the people of this district decide how they treat the killing of their own?
I think that is going a step too far. I am fine with just taking care of him right now, and we go to find a moth. I mean, we need to maybe get the taste of blood on our hands heading into that situation anyways.
Well,
Templeton Jackson, what do you think?
If we leave him here tied up, he's going to tell them that somebody tied him up and killed his mom, and he's going to say it looked like us.
I am with Templeton on this. He knows too much. He has magical abilities to maybe send a message ahead of us. I think there is only one way to take care of this.
We could kill him, absolutely. We could also turn him over to...
That is a waste of time. I don't think that is what we need to do.
What do you think, Jackson?
I'm afraid that if we gave him to the police, he'd try and pin it on us, and they already don't like us, so...
Yeah.
Bring him with or kill him.
No, we are not taking him out of this room.
We would not want to turn him over to the police, probably the district elder that the children talked about. It seems like it's pretty lawless out here, unless the Waterdeep police are looking for something to pin someone on.
Let's take him to the yawning portal and throw him in that pit.
You know what? That is a very reasonable... I like that one. Let's do that.
I don't think DadBodDnd is going to like that one very much, but we can sit here and we can talk all day about what we should do. We all know what we need to do.
We can tell DadBodDnd that he killed Ashley, and maybe he'll be upset and be willing to let us just do whatever. She was one of his employees, after all.
Again, how much do we need to play the good guy here? I think we should just. I think we need to go.
Truthfully, but DadBodDnd, have you done enough bad in your life that the world would be better off if you were dead?
DadBodDnd's not here?
Yeah, this is Agorn. DadBodDnd's,
oh shit! I'm so sorry. Agorn. Shit! Agorn, be 100% honest. Have you done enough bad in this world that the world would be better if you were dead?
By bad, you mean trying to correct the...
I mean, would the world be better if you were... Would the world be better if you were dead? Tell the truth.
No.
Is he telling the truth?
It's a matter of perspective, because...
Yeah, I think everyone would be like,
okay,
would not be better without me in it.
Okay, also though, like, I feel like some people have enough self-awareness to be like, yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, kill me, I'm good. No, he's not gonna...
Okay, so we know this about him. He is part of the Zentarum. He is trying to cleanse Waterdeep. Who has ever said we need to cleanse people and it has been a good thing?
Wait,
that's true.
Wait, who?
He is causing more problems than we need.
What, Bob?
I was kind of pointing to... What if cleansing means that Edna...
What if it's just like a salicylic acid treatment for your face? What if it's just like a cleanser?
What if it's certain...
No, you are right.
Edith, no, what's her name? Ethel isn't in her post anymore.
We should just bring this to Ethel.
We're not. I am not going to walk with anybody traipsing this man.
I'm joking.
I am getting tired of talking about him. This man has served his purpose. He has done the deed that has put him in the situation. He just needs to go.
Well, what if I ask you this? Is it wrong to want a better Waterdeep for everybody?
By everybody, you mean the people with the snake tattoos on their neck?
No, by the people that live here. By the look around you. Is this a good Waterdeep?
Do you
I
believe
I
that?
can tell from your
6
fancy
people-
clothes, maybe you guys haven't lived in this poverty that's over here.
What fancy clothes are you talking about, sir? I'm literally wearing basically a sack underneath this
He's
armor.
in
Templeton's
rags.
dressed up.
Well, he's a fancy boy.
Well, friend, I'll have you know, I very much know poverty. I have slept in poverty with no roof over my head. I have lived off of the drawings that people threw whatever at me for.
So you want
Indiscreet-
that to end, right? You don't want
Do you
anybody to
believe-
live like that.
Do you believe that the murder of the 6 people the other night with the fireball was justified?
I don't know what you're talking about. I believe the
Well,
fat cats.
6
up
people
there-
the 6 people were killed because of this Intarim's agenda. Would you say that that was justified?
If it stops thousands of dying of hunger, I do.
So you blindly believe that it was a justified action, knowing nothing else about it?
I believe sometimes for the greater good.
This guy is full of shit.
Yes, I agree.
He's
If
gonna
he's
start
willing to
laughing.
if he's
Okay.
willing to justify this, I
I'm
agree.
gonna walk up and I'm gonna snack his neck.
Yes, Templeton, take care of this.
Yes, Templeton, go ahead.
Okay. And yeah, I mean,
I'm
they're
away.
tied and they're not going to resist it.
Okay.
As I do it, I want to lean into a whisper and say, "It's time for you to be with your mother." And then I'm gonna snap his neck.
He's just going to laugh as you do it. And then
You see this? Okay. Templeton, thank you for being brave and stepping up and doing that. This is why we cannot negotiate with these people. They are, I mean, a criminal is a criminal. I mean, and they will say whatever they can. As soon as we said that we were going to kill him, he started changing his tune about how he is trying to do right. We cannot get lost in their words.
Well, no matter what, he was telling the truth, whether it be his truth or not.
Yeah, well,
But we have limited time. We should probably go to
Yes.
this yellow spire.
I agree. We need to get there before Manchun. I mean, I don't want to waste time.
Okay. So where you all are at is in Mist Shore, if you remember correctly, which is in right north of the dock ward. Well, I guess to the west of the dock ward, which I have put up
Gotcha.
on the screen. But you know, Templeton, exactly where Yellow Spire is. It's this little yellow box.
Okay. Is it still like snowy, stormy
Oh yeah, it's a
nastiness?
yeah.
Okay. Templeton, you mind if I hitch a ride?
I will hold down my arm for him to hop on.
Should I turn it over, Travis?
Yeah, just flip your whole monitor. That's it.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's better now. Had to reload.
That's weird.
Wow, was messed up.
Did he have a wagon? He had a wagon, right?
He had a wagon, yes.
Let's take the wagon. It'll be easier to traverse in the snow.
Would there be any alcohol somewhere in this house?
No.
Maybe there's
Just some
alcohol in the
peppermint.
wagon.
It's
Some peppermint
just-
schnapps.
it's peppermint schnapps. It's an old lady's house. Come on.
Nobody wants it.
I'd take
Peppermint
it, darn it.
schnapps and butterscotch, little caramels.
Oh, butterscotches.
There is no
Uh,
alcohol in this place.
Rats.
Is anybody capable of manning this wagon? I don't know that I
Yep,
have ever done it.
I think I can. I should be able to. I've been around horses long enough. I used to have one of my own. Her name was Sally, and she was my best friend for a very long time. Do I roll animal handling?
And then I ate her.
And then I unhinged my jaw.
Like I do everyone I love. But okay, so do I roll animal handling?
You can. I mean, I'm not really. They're pretty docile creatures because they're been doing this all of their lives, I would imagine.
I just am pretty good at animal handling, so I want to handle those animals. And I got a 19.
Oh yeah, you.
Oh, they are handled.
Very well. And
Yes.
is everybody riding on this?
Yeah.
Just heading up
And I'm
north?
gonna ask, can I take a short rest in this wagon?
Everybody but Alesta can.
Unless I can.
Alesta can.
All right, I'm taking a short rest.
Okay. All right. So it significantly reduces the amount of time it takes to traverse back. It is a very bumpy road because it is all dirt until you hit Waterdeep Way, and then you head up Warrior Way,
Ooh.
which is amazing. It's where all the warriors go. And you make it to the Yellow Spire. So just a quick...
Yeah, let's hear about it.
So it is an old spire. It's yellow, very yellow. You do see at the very top some smoke rising out of the chimney. I wonder, do I have a handout of what this looks like? I might.
Ooh.
I don't. Dang, that sucks. I do have a map though. Yep, there we go. We're gonna bring this all the way over here. And as you enter, don't look. I don't know why it does this. Anyways, so here is a top right corner. You will see a nice little picture of what the outside of Yellow Spire looks like. There's no windows except at the very top, which at the very top in the windows you do see a small flickering flame, almost as if a candle is up there, several candles, because it's pretty bright. And then you do see smoke billowing out of the chimney.
Okay. Is it 3 stories? Or taller?
Taller, yeah. Dude, that's so weird, Travis. Well, it looks... It would probably be equivalent of what would look to be about 4 stories tall. But you don't know how many are in between.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the wagon of use?
No, it is empty.
Okay.
Any, so as we're approaching it, is there anybody outside, like... guards posted?
No. So what you do see on the outside, though, is... Sorry, I was trying to think of Travis's upside-down map. I just saw it in Discord. That's crazy. So on the outside, you do see scaffolding that goes all the way up to the top. It is covered in some snow and some ice, but it does appear to be sturdy. And yeah, that's about all you can tell from the outside. There is this smaller building on the front is like a vestibule to what you would appear to be the entrance.
Okay, how are we doing this? Are we storming the front gate, or... I mean, we can go up that scaffolding and climb in that window way up there.
Can you give us a little history? Like, I don't know how much I know about the spire. Like, what is it normally used for? Like, is it just a building that's there that everybody sees when they walk by it and nobody pays it? Like, would I have reason to believe that there were pedestrians in there just from seeing it out and walking around and stuff?
No, it's more,
okay.
It's pretty secretive. Nobody, I mean, common folk don't see the inside of it.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, if we're planning, then I am for just storming the castle.
Yeah, and I don't think all of us would be able to easily make it up that scaffolding. Especially those of us who are a little heavier. Like, wearing heavy armor and stuff. But I'm fine if you think that there won't be any pedestrians in there or any civilians, then we may as well go through the front. What do you think?
Jackson!
Jackson!
Sorry, I was coughing. I mean, that sounds good to me. I don't know if I'm the best person to answer this question, but I mean, that sounds safe.
All right, sounds good.
Sorry, I'm terrible.
All right. Well, unless Val, comes back in 3, 2, 1 and says no, then I say let's storm the front.
Oh, okay.
It flipped on me again.
Seriously? What is going on?
Yep. All I could see the first time you changed the picture was the bottom part. So it looked really weird. It didn't look at all like a tower, so I had to reload. And now it's flipped again. Oh my god.
What the heck?
I have no idea. Sorry. Distracting.
Okay, so as you look at the vestibule, there is an iron shutter, or door, rather, that there is a small peephole through, which they don't have today's technology, so it's a two-way peephole.
My favorite kind.
Sounds gross.
I don't know what that means, but I said it.
You sure did.
So we are going in the front. I mean, somebody want to peek through that peephole? I can't see. It's too tall.
I can look if somebody wants to pick me up.
All right, I'll pick you up. Here we go. And I'll just, by the waist, just on up to the people.
So as you look through the peephole, you can see another door back here. So it's a door on a door. But in this area there's no like stone floor, it's all dirt floor. And then on each side, so to the left and to the right, are just like rotted tapestries. And then you see symbols of the right hand, like this, that looks like it was put there. So it's just from here up, and it's all just black, the symbol. And there's hundreds in this room.
So no people, no. The sound of it kind of sounds like nobody's really been here for a while.
Do we hear anything?
No, you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you see, Jackson?
I'll just see dirt, and there's another door. A bunch of these, hundreds of these like black things. And there's just a dirt floor. There's nothing special in here. No people that I can tell or anything.
What do you mean by black things? Like little beetles crawling around, or cannonballs?
The description has slipped my mind because I'm the fucking worst.
It's a hand from here,
A hand.
up, palm and fingers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Exactly like this.
Yep.
The thumb touching the pointer finger in like black, maybe soot, chalk, something.
Is it?
So it sounds like this doesn't see a lot of foot traffic then, if it's so dusty and dirty.
Not that I can tell.
Does that mean? Does the handprint mean anything? Is it like a gang symbol, like graffiti?
Alessia,
I
you could
would-
give me a religion check.
Okay.
I
Being
am drawing
a
a blank.
person of the cloth, former cloth.
Okay. That is not super high. It's a 12.
You've heard of it. You don't know much about it. It's the it's the symbol for Bane. Not like Bane.
Bane, like,
Gotham's Reckoning.
how do you spell it?
Bane. Like Bane.
Okay,
from-
are you okay if I look it up on Wikipedia, or is that...
You can do that, but you cannot use any of the knowledge that Brittany
yeah.
to Alesta.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, basically, like, how much would she know? Would she know
She
what
would
he's
know
the
that.
god of? Just that it's Bane.
And it's not good.
That is the symbol for the god Bane, and it's not good.
Great.
Nailed it.
Like we had good feelings coming into this. I think this is not new news. I mean, just more. Go ahead.
I want to kind of like look at the front area, like the actual door itself. Does it look like it sees a lot of back and forth?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, that is a 18.
I mean, just simply looking at the snow
Mhm.
that has gathered, you do see footprints in and out. You do see wear on the door hinge and the handle, like where it's clearly people touch there every time, and so it seems to wear down just from general use.
Okay. Are there footprints or like, okay, here's what I'm wondering. Literally just because it's like a creepy culty kind of thing. Travis just shared a picture of him as Bane, and I'm laughing
I'm dead, Travis.
until... Okay, so, okay, so because it's like a cult, it's like a creepy cult or whatever, like, I want to know if there's some sort of, like,
Nice.
secret back entrance, you know, like, cloak and dagger, shit, you know, like, we go in through the back, nah, like, that kind of thing.
We can do that. But with no windows being around this tower, what is it going to hurt if I crawl up the scaffolding and peek into that window?
Oh, if you want to go ahead and do some reconnaissance, I would not want to stop you.
Like, does the scaffolding go like it's painter scaffolding? Like, I'm imagining this is like the Golden Gate Bridge. It just, as soon as they're done painting it, they just go back to the bottom and start over again.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
I mean, it's not painter scaffolding, but it's scaffolding top to bottom
around the building, and it goes to the window.
to the wall.
Till
Yes, it does.
well, okay. I will go up there, and I will peek in. And you guys, you maybe look for a back door, like a hidden root cellar that gets us inside, or something like that. But don't go too far out of sight. I will not go in without everybody.
All right, sounds good. I do want to investigate the perimeter, see, and maybe a little bit out of the side of the perimeter too, just to see if there's any like cellar doors, like that they have in Kansas, because tornadoes happen a lot. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Sure. No,
Those are cellar doors, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, them cellar doors.
So you walk around the entire building, and you see nothing other than a small like jut out for what you would assume to be the like a fireplace, because it goes, if you look straight up, it goes to the chimney that is, you know, billowing the smoke. Valerian, as you climb the scaffolding, give me a stealth check if you're trying to do it quietly.
Yes. Before I get up, I will trace the sigil in my hand. I will cast guidance on myself, so I get a D4 added to my stealth check. Okay, so that's a 9 plus 7 plus 3.
Okay, so 19, 18. No, yeah, 19.
9 plus 7 plus 3. Yeah, 19. 19. So much math.
Yeah, no, you're good. So you get up there and you feel it is kind of a little rickety. So you start to take more careful steps so it doesn't like shake. But it's solid, and you make it all the way up to the top.
Okay. And
Quietly. And
yes,
as you
I will
peek into the
peek.
window, you see 5 people, and they are like standing, heads down, praying over somebody that is tied up, arms spread,
Wow.
legs spread, fully clothed. Not weird. Come on, don't make this weird. Arms spread, tied up, like, you know, and legs spread.
Okay.
And they're just chanting in a language you don't understand.
Okay.
What do I do?
I'm gonna stay and watch for like a second. Just a second longer, just try to see if I can get like through a hole. Is the chant like cyclical? Do they get to the end and then start over?
Yes.
And is anybody like doing any like sacrificial things? Or are they just kind of like
no,
hands
just hands like
together?
You can't see hands. You can't see faces. But you can tell that one has a different robe than the others.
Okay. And then is the person that is like splayed out, are they alive?
Yes.
Okay. No
They
recognition there.
No, they look like they've been there a while, so almost like they're kind of fading in and out of consciousness.
Okay.
Maybe from like sleep deprivation or lack of food or something.
Little malnutritioned. Okay. This is all I need to know. So there are 5 people. Okay, I will begin to crawl back down. And as I get to the group, okay. Alesta, you were right. It is not good. There are, from what I can tell, there are like 5 people, and it is not good. They have somebody tied up and kind of like almost a sacrificial type of thing. He does not. Was it a he? And the one that's
From what you can tell.
tied up? Yeah. He does not look good. There, I could not see any faces, but I think we need to get Speedy.
Okay, that sounds good. Maybe we should set something up here. Let's go inside, try to be as quiet as possible. Maybe someone can lure them downstairs by shouting something, and then once they come downstairs, then we can all kind of get the jump on them.
Oh, so you want to try to lure them out?
Certainly, yeah.
I mean, what's the city guard presence like in this area?
You're in the castle ward, so there's an abundance.
Okay, I mean, normally that would be a great idea. But, I mean, the city guards are not going to take our side no matter what happens. Right? They will find some way to spin the story and, like, it's our fault that this man was tied up there, and we are the followers of Bane. So, I mean, I think maybe...
Just got in there and
I don't know. Templeton, how do your fists feel? You ready to ride that lightning?
Yeah. Just say the word. Let's do this.
And Jackson, do you have some snowballs ready?
Actually, yes. I was just gonna say I was gonna prepare some, and I was going to suggest, well, we could like do a snowball fight or something, try and pull them out. Just a distraction of fun.
Oh, that's...
Jackson, can you throw it through the second window and try to pelt one of them through the window?
I want to try that so much.
Jackson, do it. Do it. What's there to lose?
I think I just told you what there is to lose. The city guard will come and... and, you know, Jackson, I like the idea of the snowballs for fun. But I think we need crossbows for blood. Like, you need to...
Well, crossbows clearly don't work. Snowballs
Maybe-
work.
Put rocks in the snowballs.
Yeah. Can you, like, magically imbue that snowball to be, like, explosive or something? You know, like, just snow on itself. It's kind of powdery. It's not going to hurt any.
Unfortunately, I can't make it into one, but we could certainly wrap something in there if we could find some other way to get an explosion.
Yeah.
What if we set someone up so that they... Okay, hear me out. What if someone or 2 people were outside of the window ready to jump in, then Templeton and I run in, we get them from inside the room, and then you can come through the window, get them by surprise. So we come at them from 2 different perspectives,
It's not a bad idea. My only worry is there are a few floors between the bottom and the top. There could be more people. And those people at the top, maybe they were pretty entranced. I don't know that they are going to break that with a simple, like, snowball fight.
We could try.
We could. You and I could go up to the top, Val, and we could be prepared and let them make a distraction snowball fight or something. See if they leave, hop in, lock the door behind.
Okay. Okay.
Just lock them out of their own house. Jackson, you trickster.
Can you add more minutes to this this stone that you gave me, this sending stone, so we can, you can give one to Alesta.
I can create some more if there's some stones around. And I'll look around and pick up some stones.
Because my worry is, Alesta and Templeton, if you go inside, we lose sight of you. But if we have this way to contact and maybe let us know what's going on, so that if we need to run down, we can be there.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
I'll hand you a stone and I'll give the other one to Val. It's only one way, one use.
You don't want it?
No.
Okay. What
It's
are
probably
our
better for you.
Damn you, Jackson. Okay.
I mean, if
I'll
you
kind of
really
put
want
it.
me to
I'll
have
put it in my
I'll
breast.
take it.
No, it's fine. I'll put it in my breast pocket and make sure it is there. I will blow my nose and get ready to go.
Are you getting a cold, Valerian?
Yes, this
Bit of a
winter
chill.
weather. Okay. So
Okay.
you two are going in, and you are going to raise a little ruckus and see if we will be up there and see if these people come down. If they come down, we are jumping in and searching the place, locking the door if we need to. Yes.
All right. Sounds good. So we go in and we immediately start raising ruckus.
This plan cannot fail.
All right. Let's go. Are you ready, Templeton? Are you ready, Templeton?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. We will. Let us get to the top first.
Yeah. So we all get into position.
Okay. Yes. Give us like a 30, 45 second head start. All right, Jackson. We have to move stealthy like this. I will show you, and I'll show it like where I felt it was most, slippery or unstable. Like, just take our time and head back up.
I want to try and mimic what he's doing, but like be super serious and like deliberate about it, like comically so almost.
Okay, not you don't have to like put so much flair into it. And I will take his palm and I'll cast guidance on him, so you can have a D4 if we need to make stealth checks or whatever check.
Woohoo!
All right. Okay, Templeton. Let's get in there and let's raise some ruckus. Okay, so I'm going to open the door and open the second door. Whatever's behind there that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, so the first one opens pretty easily. The second one opens pretty easily. As you walk into this room, you see stone spiral stairs that curl up and curl down. And over in this corner here, yeah, Lest, if you can put your token on the map as well. So over in this corner here, you see a fireplace that looks like it has something that was just recently burned, and it's still like smoldering, and the ashes or and the smoke is that's what's causing the smoke to move up. It looks like some kind of furniture.
Help, I have forgotten how to put my token there.
You
Just grab your sheet or your character name in that newspaper thing tab, and then just drag it onto the map.
I got it for you.
Yep, that was me. I did that. Yes, thank you. Wink. Okay.
Okay, and so
Okay.
hold on. We're gonna say this is what you're seeing up here, gentlemen.
Oh.
So as you head back up, please make a stealth check, both of you.
Jackson, you have a D4 that you can add to it.
means you lose your D4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, that's not good. I rolled 11.
Can I let you have that D4
No,
back?
no, you got it, dude.
Okay, then
Total
I will
11?
give you
Yeah, 11 total.
17 total.
Okay. So Jackson, you make it up the scaffolding. You start to move nimbly. Valerian, being a little confident in what you're doing, you move and you hear the scaffolding go, and it just shakes.
Stop. Yeah,
Then
I'll
you
kind of
does
like
it
pause
again.
my steps.
As you move again, it goes, and it
Jackson,
shakes. And then you hear upstairs. Did you guys hear that?
Can we hear that from inside?
Yeah, it would echo down the stairs.
Okay, I think this is our cue for some ruckus. Excuse me, and she'll just call up the stairs. Is there anyone here who would like to learn about Ilmater? We have cookies, anybody?
I'm sorry, this is a private residence. You please need to leave.
But surely you'd want to hear about his enlightenment.
Surely you may want to tell it to the city guard. Please find your way out.
Are you sure that you don't want
I do
any
not
cookies?
care.
Well, I'm sorry, you're too far away. Let me just come up the stairs real quick. And I kind of clomp,
If you
clomp,
come up
clomp.
these stairs, I will yell for help.
Oh no! Don't yell for help. What could we possibly be doing that requires help?
Please, this is your final warning to leave.
Okay. Throwing it out on a limb. There. Actually, I'm here to join your prayer circle. I hear it's a real party. Gets pretty high. Some might say it's a spread eagle.
Okay.
Okay.
And at that point, Jackson, looking into the window, you see the one in the more elegant robes say a quick word and make a hand gesture. And then floating around her, you see several imps, little demon-looking creatures. And she says, "Oh, sure, you can come up here and we will all spend some time together."
Templeton, be
I'd
really
like to-
careful. I don't trust anyone with that accent.
I want to signal to Val to look at one of the other windows, or I will otherwise try and gesture that she used magic and made these things appear, or something appear.
Valerian, are you going to continue walking up the scaffolding?
Can you have been doing that while I was yelling?
I either way, whether I can do it when they were yelling or not, I'll come up. Especially if Jackson's
Okay. Yeah, you take the cue of Alessi yelling
trying
to
some
kind
hand
of
signal.
muffle and hide your steps to move up the scaffolding. And you're not up there even with Jackson looking into a different slit. So as you see these arrow slits, they are 4 feet tall, 1 foot wide, just big enough for the two small fellows to fit through. Now, if we were to try and shove Templeton through, probably wouldn't work, or Alesta. So, good call on splitting that.
I'm going to kind of whisper into the stone. I'll be like, "All right, the pigeons are headed upstairs."
And your stone stops working.
Oh no! Do I still get messages?
Can do I get a response?
Yeah, one response.
Yeah, you get one. So you can't send them anymore. You get one response to you.
Yeah. Okay. And do I see those impish things?
Yes.
They multiplied. There are now imps.
Okay. Great.
Jackson, what are we going to do? They are not budging.
Templeton, there's imps.
Are any of them looking in our direction, or are they all focused on where Alesta's voice is coming from?
Sorry, say that again, Jackson.
how are these imps like oriented, or where are their gazes? Would they see us if we were coming through the window?
They're almost
or are
just
they too focused?
circling the person in the nicer robes. And then as this continues, you see the others kind of pray, and you see almost this like yellow aura come across them. And then you see a very light, bright light come across the main priest.
And that's the one kind of in the middle?
Standing right at the top of the stairs, yeah.
Okay, and then those tokens that you spread out, are those the people that were praying, or are those the imps that...
Those are the people that were praying that have now moved away and are deciding to kind of take their own actions.
Okay, and then there are imps in there as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just... Okay, and the person still tied up is tied up and they haven't really moved.
Are imps, are they susceptible to radiant damage?
I don't remember. Give me a survival check. Can you give me a religion check? Would be fair.
Okay, I'm good with survival too. Wow. Either way.
I'm good anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna make this 17 plus 5, which is 22.
No. They're not.
Okay.
So are you guys continuing to climb the stairs upwards? Alesta and Jax, or Alesta and Templeton?
Yeah, I'm going to say back to Templeton. Okay, Jax and it sounds like Jax and Val are able to see in, and it sounds like they just like got a bunch of imps. So, are you ready for a fight?
What's an imp?
Oh, it's like, remember those creatures? They were like the little flappy creatures that were like trying to get Valerian the other day.
Oh, yeah. I can squish
that's an
those.
imp.
I can
Yes.
squish those.
I'm wondering if this is the person who, maybe they even were the ones who sent those after Valerian. The mystery deepens. All right, and I'm ready to just. Actually, I'm going to walk up just to be a little bit of a drama queen. I'm going to walk up and I'm going to knock on the door just to make sure. You know.
It comes
There's no door.
directly-
Okay.
As you start to see the top, it just opens to that floor.
Okay, so then I'm going to have my spear ready to throw. And the second that an imp comes into, or anything except for like the splayed man comes into view, I'm going to go ahead and throw, even if I'm not completely through the doorway, even if they can't see me yet.
Okay. So as you enter the site of this main priestess, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, shit.
That's a 15.
That's a 15.
Okay. So
Oh, plus 3. Okay, sorry, that's an 18.
14. So you saved, but so as you walk into this area, you see these little imps, like these little tiny ones. They don't look like the same ones that attacked Valerian, just devilish in nature, fly towards you and start to like almost sting you magically in a way as you enter. So you do save, but you still take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Is that magic damage?
It's necrotic, which is a form of magic damage.
Okay, because Yuan-Ti purebloods have magic resistance, so that's an advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Does that? Does that? Okay.
You
Okay. Okay, neat. So 8 damage, 8 points. 7. Okay.
Cool idea.
Can I see her?
You see the I'm gonna say you don't see because Alessa hasn't like emerged up out of
Okay.
but you see the little devil fairy imp things go nuts.
Okay.
And then they
Would
return
I-
to swarm.
So this is a question. Like, one, does Val know this? But I mean, I don't think I know this. If I threw a fireball in there, and would it go? Does that sphere go through the floor? Like, it just the magic cuts through it, or would it stay up in this area?
I would say if it's gonna go down the stairs, it won't go like directly through the floor.
Okay, but it may like backdraft into the.
Yep. And we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative
Oh, damn it.
at that point.
Okay. Oh, finally.
Oh shit!
That's a 20
Oh,
Save
total.
good rolls.
15.
Historically-
19 for me.
17. Sorry.
I have a 12.
About
Historically, I've been garbage on
20.
initiative rolls. I'm back.
Jax, 15.
17. Sorry, I forgot to add my 2.
You're good. Templeton, what'd you get?
19.
Lessa, what'd you get? 12.
Yeah, 12.
19 for Templeton. Okay. So that one is good. This one has that. This one has that. And that. What's that? Just setting up all the stuff that they cast earlier. Okay, so that one's rolled. That one rolled. You know, I will say the one thing that's nice about Roll20 is when it's like garbage rolls like this, that I don't really, doesn't make a huge difference on the
Yeah.
game. It just automatically populates it. Okay.
That's helpful.
Yeah, but I mean it's still Roll20. So. And then 2, 3.
Oh, hello.
Okay, so now that everything's in there, go top of the order. Valerian.
Shit. That's the bad part about going first. You have to have a plan.
So, to be clear, okay, so we see the imps, or the little green things, right?
You don't see those yet.
Okay, but we know if they're there.
Well, aren't they attacking Alesta right now? Didn't they swarm her?
No. So what?
Okay.
Oh.
So mechanically, what attacked Alesta was a spirit guardian as you enter
Yeah.
her sphere.
I think
Which-
those are winged serpents.
Yeah, those are flying snakes that are on the board.
Love it.
Shit, I
The spirit guardian, when you're good, looks like little angels. When you're bad, looks like fiendish imp devil things.
Okay.
And they're just circling this main lady.
Okay.
Valerian, it's your turn.
Shit, man.
Shallow and pedantic.
Okay, so she's in range. Okay, I'm going to dig. As I see the shit start to fly down, I can only assume it's my party. Fireball would be bad if it goes in. I'm going to take out a flea, set it on the windowsill, and flick it at the main lady, and infest her with fleas. So she has to do a con save of 13.
It's interesting.
Nice.
So, okay, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit, that was unexpected.
Oh, yeah.
Wisdom save. That's a 9 total.
Okay, so you try to flick it at the main, but you're warded away, and you have to attack somebody else.
Okay. Like do I flick it and then the flea just diverts,
No,
or do
you
I
can't even flick it.
Oh, okay. Do I still get an action?
Yeah, no, you
Like-
can, but
oh.
you just can't flick it at the main priest.
Okay. Okay, I give it like
Mechanically, its sanctuary has been cast on the priest,
Okay.
so you have to pass a wisdom saving throw in order to attack.
then I will like my finger physically won't flick, so I'll kind of rotate over to the one in front of Jackson, and I'll flick it at that guy.
Okay.
The Constitution save 13.
From an acolyte, which so they rolled a 10 plus they have bless. So add D4.
So that's an acolyte. So they just look like cultists in robes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So they fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that's 2 points of necrotic damage.
Shit.
They also have to move in a direction. I'll roll a d4. That's a 1. So they have to move north 5 feet.
Okay, so they're gonna essentially move into Jackson's window. That's fair. Okay.
Jackson, I am setting you up.
You have move action left if you want.
I am.
Get out of here.
And I am going to duck down, and that's it.
Okay. Templeton. So you, I imagine, are on the stairs right behind Alesta. As you saw her walk up, you did see her get attacked by said winged devil fiend creatures.
Okay. Is she still on the steps? Am I able to get past her?
She's on the steps, and I'm gonna. You can move past her if you want.
Okay. So I'm gonna come out into the room. Where do I come out?
You would
like
come
here?
out to right here.
Okay. So as I hit the top of the steps,
As you enter that area, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oof. Okay. Oh no. Wisdom save. That's a 4.
So I'll roll new damage. 5, 7, 2. So 14 came out the same. 14. You take 14 points of necrotic damage, and now your speed is halved while you're within 15 feet of priestess.
Crap. Okay. So now I would like to rage. And
Ooh, if you took that full 14, then
I did not say I was raging. I will turn and are these little pointy things windows?
yes.
Okay, I want to push this guy out the window. Window smashing is my specialty.
That's it, man.
That's gonna be hard because it's
This
4
has been
feet tall,
established.
1 foot wide, and they are 6 foot.
Like,
Oh,
normal human
okay.
people.
So they're tiny. Then I'll run up and just double smash them with.
Yeah,
You
they
know.
don't have a ton
Yes.
of hit points. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll smash him. 13. That's an 18.
That is
Okay. 1d10.
by a lot.
11 points of damage.
And this one just crumples.
Hell yeah. If I will use the rest of my movement, and I will come up to this dude. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, Jackson.
I'm going to use my crossbow. Unfortunately, I'm
You
going
should
to
be
aim it
able to hit
right at
these.
his. I'm going to aim it at his chest, and I'm going to try and fire, leaving the biggest opportunity. God damn it! That's a 3. Even with the +4 that I have, it would be a whopping 7.
You had a better than 50% shot to make this.
You had one job.
One shot, Travis. You missed. By the way, a 7
Was
does
that
not
with
hit.
Was that with the crossbow or with the snowball?
That was the
Crossbow. Wish it were a
You
snowball.
should have
I'd
gone
probably
with
have
the
better luck.
snowball.
So what you need to do is get you a big giant bag of rocks and some snow, and pack a rock in the snowball, and then throw it.
Oh my god.
God damn it. Okay. Yeah.
Are grenades a thing yet in this universe?
Yeah, I mean,
somewhere.
Okay, because if not,
Yeah, there's black
Jackson's about to like make a snow grenade, a snowgrade. No, okay. Anyway.
Would there happen to be any rocks up on the scaffolding, or like on the roof, maybe from the crumbling walls or anything, or no? Okay.
no, not really. I mean, it's pretty nice scaffolding, and the outside's in pretty good shape.
Cool.
Okay, anything else? Do you
I'm
want
gonna move just enough to get out of the sight of the window, but like still be able to like lean in and do another shot later or something. So
Okay.
just a little bit off the window.
Okay. All right. So this acolyte here is going to cast Sacred Flame at you, Templeton. So a DC 12 Dex save is what we're looking for. Can't remember. Is that half damage of pass?
10.
No.
I rolled exactly a 12.
Okay. So yeah, you pass. Okay. So this one is going to.
Wait. I also. Well, you said I passed. Never mind.
Yeah, you're good to go. And
Okay.
then another Sacred Flame. So if you roll one more.
It's cocked. Hang on. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, you pass. These guys don't have much in
Okay.
their repertoire.
I gotta remember that as a barbarian, I have advantage on dex saving throws against things I can see. I always forget that.
Yeah, I mean you pass on both, so you're good to go. Alesta, it is your turn.
Hello, it's me. Okay, so I'm going to make it to the top, back on over to here. So, and then I'm going to cast Bless, which means I can bless up to 3 people. So I'm going to bless Valerian, Jackson, and Templeton. And so what that does is every time you need to make an attack roll or some sort of saving throw, you roll a d4 and add that to your total.
Still not gonna help my crossbow.
Nope, you're gonna have to move over to snowballs. But and then I think that should be.
So you also need to make a wisdom save because you started your turn in the area.
Okay. That's a natural 20 plus 3, so 23.
Yep, you pass. Unfortunately, still take some damage. Say, is this right? That's not right. It's the wrong dice. It's the wrong dice. Where's my 8? Okay. So you
Does the natural 20 on a saving throw do anything specific?
2, 7, no. 6. So 13. You take half of that, which would be 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. It is main priestess lady's turn, which you can only assume is math at this point. Let's see what we want to do. I didn't know that. Spiritual weapon's not a concentration spell.
Yeah, because that gets it as a bonus action. You can move it, and it can do its own attack.
Okay,
That makes
so they're going to attempt to attack you, Alesta, with a spiritual weapon. What's his stat?
Oh boy!
I'm assuming Travis, you hit there.
He's trying.
I'm messing
14 to
with
hit
something
does
real
not
quick.
hit. Is that
Did you
correct?
say 14?
14.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Okay. And then she's gonna just move closer.
You wasted your one good roll with your crossbow on a test.
Oh,
It was a roll 20 roll at least, so it wasn't a real.
Shit.
Also, Templeton, please make you 2 more dex saves if you would. You're looking for 12 or higher.
And don't forget to add a d4 to it.
And advantage.
So you said 2 of them?
Yeah.
First one's 13. Second one is 14.
Yeah, you pass on both.
Yeah, buddy.
I should pick a different target. They don't really see anybody else. Okay. Back at the top of the order, Valerian.
So I saw the main priestess move. do I have like a decent line of sight? I'm gonna peek up and look back inside. Okay. I cannot get you with a spell, so I'm going to try to crossbow her.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Can I use bless on that?
Yep. Any saving throw.
Fuck, that's an 11.
Yeah, pick a different target, my friend.
Fart.
Sanctuary is kind of a fucked up.
Is that
spell.
with a?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
with plus 4?
Yeah. Yeah.
The plus 4? Okay.
Yeah. And I rolled a 4 on my with my bless.
Oh heck.
So I'm trying to like too fast, too furious. I can't really see anybody else.
I mean, you can. Like,
Can I? Okay.
you can poke in
then
enough to.
yeah, I'll probably take that one that is kind of creeping over by Jackson then, and just kind of fire. Do I get to use bless on the attack roll?
Yep.
Let's make it happen.
Bless is pretty
That's
sweet.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
pretty
dirty,
sweet.
dirty 20. Well, actually 25.
That hits. By one.
Yeah. Okay.
If
this
it
is-
didn't, can you even imagine?
let's see, a D6. Would he be considered in melee with Jackson or no?
No.
Okay.
Jack said he backed up a little bit out
Okay.
of the window.
So that's gonna be 7 piercing.
Oh, that one is a dad.
Okay.
Okay.
Jackson, I set you up, but I knock him down.
You can't do
At
it,
least
Jack.
somebody had to do it. Piece of shit crossbow.
I think. Oh, yeah. I'm going to fall back down.
Okay. Templeton, wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep.
That's a 19. Whew.
6, a 1, and a 5. So 12, you take 6 points. Do you take half a necrotic?
Let's see.
I think
No, it's only physical damage, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
So you take 6 more points of necrotic damage. It
Yeah.
was 12 halved.
So
Right.
who's the one who has this passive effect? Is it a math or is it the other fella,
It is
the other person?
a math
Okay.
that has sanctuary cast on her that you gotta roll to hit her.
All right. So the cultist that I'm on, I will take my hands together and like smash up with them, and try and smash his jaw and kill him.
Okay. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
I like it. I love it. So 16.
That is.
Okay. That's a 7 points of damage.
You crack them right across the jaw, and you feel it kind of like dislocate, and they're still alive, barely standing, barely standing.
All right. It's the end of my turn.
Okay. At this point, this little thing's gonna come down from the ceiling and fly out to you, Valerian,
Ah!
and try to bite you.
Mm.
It's a crit. 26 hits. So
Yes, it.
it rolled a 1 on its damage. So you take 2 points of damage.
Oh, you
And
son
then-
of a bitch.
You take 13 poison damage.
What?
Well, that's a weird balance.
What is that?
Its damage is a 1d1, so I guess it rolled a 1. But then its poison is 3d.
Fuck.
3d4. Yeah.
Shit, I was going to let him live, but I'm going to use my reaction and going to Hellish rebuke him to get him off of me, because that stung a little bit.
1d1?
Yeah. It does 1d1 damage. I don't
That,
know.
why don't they just say 1 point of damage? Like, that hurts my brain to think about 1d1.
Yeah, what does a D1 look like?
It's
Like-
a paradox. There's
It's a
gotta be
cute-
two
it's a
sides to it.
Because
One dollar.
yeah, because it could
Like-
be.
Like, a coin is a d2.
No,
right?
you know what it would be? It would
Yeah.
be like like a flat and then like a curved kind of surface, like one of those things that always stay upright no matter what. And then it just says 1 on the very top of it. That's absurd.
Imagine a coin, but it's just in the shape of a 1. So no matter which way you flip it, it looks like a.
No.
Oh no.
I posted it in chat just so y'all can see.
No.
Good.
The absurdity
No.
of it.
So as it like Sting gets its claws in, I kind of shrug off the bite, but then the poison starts to seep in, and as that does, my eyes roll back. Red smoke starts to pour out of around my eye, and I'm going to point up at him and cast Hellish Rebuke. So that's a Dex save, 13.
These are pretty dexterous, but unfortunately they rolled a 12. So I imagine you do more than 5 points of damage.
Yeah, that's 19.
Yeah, so how do you want that one?
Kind of wasting a. Yeah, I want it to just like implode, and maybe I like flex my forearm a little bit and shoot the poison back into it, and it kind of blows itself up.
Blows its load all over it. Okay.
But that's a precious spell slot.
Jackson.
So which person or which token was it that cast in the imps to? I'm assuming it's this one.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Could I see her from the window that I've been at? This one.
I'm gonna say everybody outside on the scaffolding, you have full view unless they're like hiding up against the wall between you and Valerian. So you can see everybody that's away from you.
Gotcha.
What do I want to do then? Surely that's not 60 feet. No. I want to, but no.
You do 1 point of embarrassment damage.
It's an emotional wound.
Oh,
But it's self-inflicted.
that hits a little too close to home for me. Embarrassment damage. God damn.
What do you have to do? Do you have to like roll a charisma saving throw?
They are like Jim from The Office when he throws the snowball at Dwight, and Dwight actually wins.
I am going to cast Ray of Sickness on that one.
A greenish energy lashes out towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. Okay, make a ranged spell attack, which you add your spell casting modifier plus your proficiency.
So that is
First, you must make a wisdom save. Wisdom check. I was having you do checks, right? Let me double check.
You just told us that save.
Yeah, it's the same for me, but
Yes,
did say
wisdom
save.
saving throw. Thank you.
You get blessed too.
Papa bless.
Pop.
Oh, jeez. So you said a wisdom check or save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Is this against magic? Because I get advantage on wisdom saves against magics.
I mean, it's yes. Does it say magic attacks?
It says you have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic.
Okay, yes.
And add bless to it too.
Clutch.
Natural 20. So I
Hell
guess.
yes.
Well, what's your total?
Does that work, Bob?
So with that, wisdom saving is +0. So the 20, and then if I were to, can I use that on this too?
Yeah, it's a saving throw.
Got it, dude. I'm just giving you a hard time.
So
I wanna-
23.
I want to know.
I want to know.
I want to know.
That's a 20. That's a 20 in the chat. Let's see it. Where's everybody? Pew, pew, pew.
Meow, meow, meow.
You're getting better. It's
I
better.
don't sound like Blue anymore. At least like boo
Hmm.
boo.
Hey, Blue's
What's that,
Clues.
Blue? Blues could do. We can do.
Every time I go get the mail, here's the mail that
We
never
just-
fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail.
God, can you just roll?
Or like we just got
Can
a
you roll your
letter.
range? I'm with
We
Chris.
just got a letter.
Can you roll your ranged attack?
I did already roll that, so it was a 9 plus 5 is 14 plus that additional, so 16.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage too.
I got 2 fucking sheets open. Hold on, sorry. That's 2d8. So 3 and 7, so 10.
Okay, and she rolled
And
a
then
16 on the Constitution. Yeah, so 10 points of damage. Okay.
And that was on the main.
It was on the main. And you just poison ray of sickening her.
Yep.
You sickened her. I don't even know what would that look like? That's gross.
I would imagine she would start turning a little green.
Okay. So seeing that, the acolytes are going to turn to you and please make 2 dexterity saving throws. Yeah.
You're like, fuck the giant green guy.
It's not working.
Jackson, come on. So that plus the plus 4 too.
You got
22
for both. You got to roll 2.
for one of them. That was for the one.
First one you passed.
22.
Okay, second one you passed.
It rolled exactly the same.
Well played.
Nice.
And
Nice.
so, seeing that as well, this little guy is gonna run over to you
Oh, they bite hard.
and bite you. 25 hit.
Definitely.
So
oh
it
god.
rolls 1d1.
1 point of
1 point
damage.
damage, and 6 poison. So it wasn't.
Aw.
Well, yours was a crit, so it rolled double poison.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, 7
So
total points of damage. Suck it.
Got it.
Okay. The investigator, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on. Be strong.
That is a 18.
Strong, an 18. Okay, so
Use
roll
my
this
good
again.
hand.
Let me use my strong hand. 8, 2, 7. 17 halved is 8 points of necrotic damage, please.
Ow.
You guys are getting chewed up in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want to go over to the priestess, the person, and I want to attack her. Which I need to make a wisdom save, right?
Correct. Against magic, which you said you are proficient.
I do have advantage. Yeah. I have
Sorry.
advantage. Thank God, I have advantage. Okay, that is a 17.
That passes. Yep. So go ahead and roll
Okay.
your attack.
That's a. Do I have a modifier? Yes, I do. Okay, so that is a 17 as well. 15 plus 2.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. I want to do Divine Smite,
Okay.
which is 2d8 in addition to my regular attack. So my first regular attack is gonna be. I'm gonna try. My regular attack is a 7. Then that's another 7. And then a 6. So that's going to be 20 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, heck. Well, heckaroni. I'm going to say that she runs up. She sees all of her friends getting kind of bitten and chewed up a little bit. So she is going to actually rush forward with her javelin, and she's going to take a running jump, Spartan style. And the sanctuary it's like a bubble that sort of flickers as the spear passes through it with just a little bit of resistance before it slams through her chest. And a sort of gurgle comes up, and the bubble around her just kind of shatters and dissipates.
Imp devilish things also just poof away. Okay.
Nice move.
Okay.
Oh, well, heckaroni. That was pretty neat.
So you are... Okay, so this last one's going to come flying down, and seeing that you bit its friend, it's going to attack you. Dude, I've rolled a 26, a crit, a 25, and another crit.
Oh, but hey, good news.
She's attacking me.
Yeah. So
No poison
Okay.
damage.
26 hits, right?
Yep, it hits. Yeah,
And you're resistant to poison or immune?
I'm immune to poison.
So it comes down and it bites you like right on the neck, and it just sinks its two little teeth in, and it tries really hard to just release its venom, but doesn't. So you take 2 points of damage.
Okay, for flare, I want to cast, if I can, if you'll allow it, I want to cast Animal Friendship, which is something Yuan-Ti purebloods have, but only for snakes. It only works on snakes. Would you let me do that, or do I need to wait my turn to do that? Oh, heck. Okay. All right. What a specific thing, though. Like, you can make friends, but only with snakes.
Well,
Thanks.
I mean, Yuan-Tis are...
It makes sense thematically.
Yeah,
It makes
we
sense
get it.
thematically.
Yeah,
They're snake persons.
snake people.
Snake folk.
Okay, so this one is just going to try and club at you, Templeton, for 22,
Yeah, it hits.
which is a crit. But it does 4 points of damage, which is half, so you take 2 points of damage. Watch out.
Ow.
Valerian.
Peter Griffin. I am going to.
Here.
Seeing that the snake swooped down at Alesta, I'm going to crossbow shot it.
Okay.
That's 11, 17, 18, 19.
That hits.
Good. That is. And sneak attack since it's engaged. Fuck. It's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 points of piercing.
Yeah, you just catch it right out of the sky and pin it to the wall.
Yes.
It's dead. You can't friend it now.
That was my goal.
That works too.
In this shit.
It was gonna be like thematically. It was gonna be a lot more like get off, and it was gonna be like, oh, sorry, friend. So.
And then she whips out partial tongue. Okay.
I am going,
yeah,
and then I'm just gonna like pin myself to the wall and move over to right there, like
Okay.
kind of in the middle of those two windows, just
Sure.
kind of pancaked up against the wall.
Okay. Templeton.
I'm gonna try and smash the guy in front of me.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's a 24.
Do that is.
Damn.
I critically failed on my damage. That is 4 points of damage.
It's enough.
All right.
2 hit points left.
All right.
Yeah, you just
So,
crunch this dude.
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
As he drops, I'm going to turn to old dude right here, and I'm going to, as a bonus action, spark my storm aura. So as I turn to him and clench my fists, like lightning starts arcing out of my fists, and I want to walk towards him. And as I do, I'm going to try and catch him with one of my lightning bolts.
I don't know that that's a bad guy.
Oh, it's not?
Like
That's
yeah,
the guy who spread eagle.
Yeah.
There is
Oh,
somebody right
okay.
next to him, though.
Okay, my bad. I thought he was part
I
of
mean,
it.
I'm all for killing him, but he
I
might
mean,
have some info.
I once attacked a guard who was defending a house because I was.
All right, so my apologies. He looks kind of bad.
He looks a little sketchy.
He looks a little shifty. So I'm not gonna pop my storm aura then. All right, I'm just gonna run up to this guy and engage with him.
Okay. All right. Jackson, you have a snake in melee with you.
Fantastic. Well, we all know my crossbow's gonna miss. You know what? I'm gonna use my hammer. Let's see if I can squish the little fucking thing.
Does it squeak when you hit something with it?
Oh, that's cute.
It's a real hammer.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
It makes the Law and Order sound whenever he.
Does Bless still apply right now at this
Yeah.
point?
Yeah, to an attack throw. Yeah.
17 plus 3, 20.
That hits Travis.
1 point of damage though.
So
But it is
you
only
do
a
just that,
D4.
You go, boop,
So it does squeak.
and it like hisses back at you. Alright.
You know, if you had prestidigitation, could you make your hammer squeak when it hit things? Like,
Oh my god, I do have prestidigitation, and I'm totally doing that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright. Alestin, make 2 dexterity saves, please. Actually,
Me?
Templeton 1 and Alestin 1.
16.
Passes. Templeton, your dex save.
oh, my bad. I am not hearing the name Templeton and registering it as Devon tonight for some reason. No, that's no good. That's you said wisdom?
Dex.
Dex.
Dex. That's an 8.
Plus.
Oh,
Well, you
plus
You get advantage, though, right?
oh yeah. That's 9. Or that's no, still 8. Plus I have the 1d4, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Uh, 11.
Okay. So you take 6 points of radiant damage. First one to actually hit.
Okay.
And then Snake is going to just rear back and attack you, Jackson, for 24.
Shockingly, it hits.
For 1 point of damage, plus 9 points of poison damage.
I'm not looking great.
Okay. Leslie, it's your turn. You have 2 acolytes left and 1 snake. And
Okay.
an old man if you want to kill him too. He's there. I mean, we just got targets.
thanks.
galore.
We just got targets everywhere. Okay, can I see that Jackson is getting hurt?
Oh yeah, he's in a fight for his death with his hammer.
Oh, okay. Can I like move on over to him, like here, like and take up the same space as the snaky?
Yeah, it's a small.
Okay, so then I'm going to reach out to Jackson, and I'm going to lay on hands for. He's looking pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do 15.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Okay, and then I take a sort of protective stance against the snake, like holding my shield in front of me.
Okay. Valerian, it's your turn.
I am going to continue my spin and get into this window here.
Parkour.
I'm trying to do maybe get advantage on the attack, but if he knows I'm spinning around out there, then my attack is still the same. I'm going to short bow him. I was just trying to get advantage so I can have sneak attack, but
I'll give you sneak attack. Not advantage on the attack.
all right. That's 11 and 14 to hit.
That hits.
Yes. 12 points of piercing damage.
And you catch him right in the back of the head. He's just dead. Anything
Nice.
else you want to do?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to climb up into the window and jump down just inside.
Okay.
Seeing that a lot of the threats are gone.
Okay. Templeton.
Yeah, the dude. Is my guy the last one standing?
And the snake.
And the snake.
So snake is snake.
Okay. Oh god, I hope I don't kill him. All right, I'm gonna smash him.
Okay.
Oh, crit fail.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
give me that fumble.
That's
But
an
at the end
Ocho.
of the night, 'twas me who got smashed.
Yeah, that's an Ocho.
ESPN 8.
The
Ocho.
Ocho. What's
Bold strategy, Cotton.
It's 16 say on the fumble chart. You get the wind knocked out of you as you swing and you become exhausted to level 1.
Oh, that's all
That's a
right.
rough one, dude.
No, that's bad for me because that's what disadvantage on all saving throws, right?
I think it's skill
Or
checks.
is it skill checks?
I think so.
I think it's skill checks.
Exhaustion 5e. I can never remember.
But would a saving throw? The saving throw is not a skill check, right? You're just
Right.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Ability checks, so not saving throws.
That third level is attack rolls and saving throws, so that's kind of the big one.
Sucks. Yeah, it's all good though. Okay, so Jax, you have the snake on you. Would you like to hit it with your ball peen hammer?
I do want to again.
Poor Jax.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Back in the game.
2 points this time. Really wind it up. Wound up?
Oh shit! It should have been 2 points last time because it was 1d4 plus 1, but this was 5 points.
And so this time, kind of knowing where it's gonna go, you just smack the shit out of this snake, and it actually falls onto Alesta's head.
Great.
Though. It's dead. It's dead. It's
I
dead.
killed it! Yay! I killed something.
Um,
I'm gonna jump up and down in a little slight excitement, not like big jumps, but little tiny hops, so as
It's
not to like break the scaffold.
dead. Dead.
Dad.
give yourself a little.
Templeton, this one's just gonna swing a club at you for 18 against your AC.
Damn, that hits.
Watch out. 2
Damn,
points.
damn.
Watch out now.
2 points.
How much?
2 points. So roll the 1d4, roll the 4. Halved is D.
This fight's been like sneakily kind of dangerous. I'm low.
For what it's worth, I thought you guys were just gonna cream the shit out of these people. So I'm like, okay, you guys made yourself known. Let's cast all the protection they got, and then it's like, wow, this could
Like-
go the wrong way.
I've lost 30 points in this fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty low too. I'm pretty low too.
Like, but it never felt it. Like, it's never felt like, oh god, like we're all gonna
Right.
die.
Nope.
It's just been like, shit,
Slow
we got our asses kicked.
Just chunking you
Yeah.
a little bit.
Well, just so you guys know, I'm sitting with 24 temporary hit points,
Oh,
so
watch
I'm
out.
good.
Watch out.
Oh.
No big
Okay,
deal.
high roller.
I've been
Alesta,
down in those little snakes. Give me
you
6
should-
points temp. Alesta, sorry. Go ahead.
Studio album by American guitarist Mark Ribot Ceramic Dog was released in April 2013 on Northern Sky Records.
Thank you.
What did Alexa tell us about?
I for one celebrate his entire discography.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Alesta.
Okay, I'm just going to use my javelin, and I'm going to throw it and try to hit the last remaining fella.
Okay.
Okay, that's an 11.
That hits.
Oh wow. Okay, that was unexpected.
Armor class is 10, and Jackson couldn't hit 10 with his crossbow.
Cursed
Oh.
crossbow.
It's a piece of shit crossbow.
It's doing its
Piece
best.
of shit, God.
Okay, so that is a 6 plus 1, so 7.
Okay. Yeah, you catch him right in the gut, and it's just your javelin's just sticking there, but he's not dead.
Oh,
Rude.
Valerian.
I see him kind of taking these shots and maybe knocking the wind out of Templeton. I'm going to rush at him and pull my 2 daggers and just like get him right in the ribs, try to catch him right in the side.
In the face.
So
I'm looking for a 10. 10. A 10.
yeah, that definitely hits. That's. Can I do an offhand attack with my?
You got to do 2 hit points.
Okay, yeah,
So
this.
add whatever flavor you want here.
Yeah, so but I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
Nope.
Murder.
Oh, I'm getting him. I'm seeing him. I'm thinking he knocked the wind out of you. So as I climbed in and jumped in, see him kind of roughing you up, I just take off and get him right in the ribs, both daggers, and just let him kind of fall down to me.
And then he like falls further onto the lance as well. Okay, so we are officially out of combat. As this scene kind of settles, what you see is this guy is still laying here, like nothing has phased him.
It's a good show.
Like not really like caring about what's happening. And then you see the priestess just laying there as well. And then several different acolytes. And up above, you see where this roost was, where these little flying snakes lived. So, yeah.
I mean, are we going to cut him free? Any, like...
Can I roll medicine to see his condition and figure out the best way to get him down?
Yeah, as a paladin, I would say you've probably done that before.
I sure would hope so. Okay, that is a 13 plus 5, so 18.
You get the idea that this guy's pretty heavily drugged right now, and is experiencing like extreme sleep deprivation. So they've probably been at this for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just start getting him. I'll start getting him down. I'm going to ask Templeton. Templeton, can you hold him up while I undo his feet first, and then we can get his hands. Can you just hold him up?
Yeah, I'll pick him up by his shirt and hold him up in the air.
And he just like slouches there, like.
He's very heavily drugged. I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's a problem right now. Do I see any sort of wounds on him? Like doing the medicine check, like lacerations, anything like that? Okay. Yeah, he's highly sleep deprived and drugged. I don't think he's a concern. We should just get him down.
What is he dressed like? Is he dressed like one of them?
No. Just common
Loincloth.
clothes. Yeah, just
Common clothes?
No, just
Okay.
common clothes. Like.
It kind of looks like he's been tortured, right? Like
No, it looks like. So you don't see like signs of physical abuse by any means.
Ooh, maybe.
You see like maybe mental torture, mental breakdown, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe tie him back up just in case.
No, he's.
But as they're doing that, I want to loot the room. Just start going through
give
stuff,
me an
looking for the
investigation check,
stone. Do I still have bless?
please. Yeah, I think it lasts for like 10 minutes or something.
It lasts for 1 minute, so it lasts for several rounds of combat. But
10 rounds of combat. We didn't. You're on the tail end of it, so do it quick.
Okay.
I'll give you one action with bless.
All right. So investigate.
Yeah.
That's 8. That's a 9 total.
You don't. I mean, you find some various items, but nothing like you would be like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Okay. Yeah. As I'm like rifling through shit and not finding the stone, I'm gonna get a little agitated. We need to look in this whole building.
check a math.
Check my math. 2 plus 2
No,
is 4.
check a math. The person who is supposed to be given the stone. Check their body, Val.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
for a former criminal, I would expect this to be second nature.
I thought it would be like in a box or something. Yeah, so I'll go walk over to a math and start patting her down. I think it's a her, but
Okay.
rooting around in pockets and.
I'll poke my head in the roost while he's doing that too.
Okay.
Jackson, are you gonna come in and help? I could use an extra set of eyes.
Yeah, I'll come in and see what I can.
Is he able to go to sleep now? Or is something keeping him awake?
You don't know?
Is he sleeping?
Sleeping? No.
Now that he's untied?
He's just like super drugged.
Okay. Can I cast sleep?
Yeah, go ahead and cast sleep. Sorry, I'm reading something.
Okay. Okay, I forgot already how to do that. I was so high on doing it correctly. Yeah, on life. Okay. Roll 5d8. 7, 4, so 11, 15, 23, 26, and 30.
Oddly enough, it doesn't. No, it does.
He sleep!
He's-
He sleep!
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, this guy just passes out, and to Valerian, you find something interesting. Can I not show it to you?
Pocket lint.
Can I not show it to you? You should be able to see that now. It's tucked inside pocket. But you found it.
That is
You have found the stone.
Gross looking.
Is anybody else looking
Yeah,
around
that's
the room?
creepy. Yes,
It
I am
looks like
looking
a
around.
loaf of bread.
Whoever,
Yeah, I imagine Jax was like close to me. I
Okay.
called him over. Like,
Whoever else is looking
Yep.
around the room, give me an investigation check.
You get it, dude.
And I will give you bless one time, everybody.
Yeah, my eyes
Alright.
are just on this fella, just like taking care of
Okay,
him.
that's fine.
I'm checking in the roost. I rolled a 12.
Okay.
I also rolled a 12.
So, oddly enough, in the snake's like little,
Oh, that's so
Roost.
gross looking.
Devin, you find 2 potions. One is a deep red potion, and one is like a white swirling potion.
it's mana.
It's a mana potion. Those are blue.
Yeah, I'll take the stone and like put in Jackson's face, seeing he's kind of revolted a little bit. Like, ugh, that's gross, right?
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna like take a few steps back. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, I guess I never thought that the stone would look like this. I'll touch one of the little nodules. Like, is it jelly-like?
No, it's a stone.
Okay. Okay. Now what? I think
What
we
is
should.
No, what do we
Go ahead.
do?
what is keeping this place lit? Are there any lanterns around, or like torches, or
Yeah,
is
so
it just?
there are like up high above the. Well, I guess they'd be like right around the same area as the arrow slits. Several different like candles, torches, stuff like that.
I will run over to Val and I found these upstairs and hand him the 2 potions.
Good work, buddy. I'm glad you were that tall and could get up there. I have no idea what these are, though. We will pocket them for now, and we will take a look later. And I'll just kind of, having the stone and stuff. I'll just like, okay, that is a job for later. Good job, and I'll pat him on the back. So do we need to? We probably should get back to Ramalia. Did she say she was going to stay at our house?
She said she would clean up
Okay.
your house.
I mean, Ramalia is part of the harbor, so I trust her as much as I can trust anybody. But with Manchun on his way, we probably should do one more quick look around and get out of here.
This man needs to be taken to get some attention, some medical attention, or some care. I think I should take him to the temple of Ilmatar. They keep quarters for the wounded.
Is it close by?
I'm not sure, Bob. Where did we determine that the temple
I
was?
don't think we did.
Okay, is it close?
Well, let's see. Where would it fit the best?
It would probably like Ilmatar. The whole thing with Ilmatar is that like the followers set up like food shelves, shelters.
I would imagine it'd be
that
the
kind.
field ward, to be honest. which is
Oh,
like
that's
the,
way north.
the impoverished area, or down
Okay.
in like the very end of the dock ward where you guys were to find when you met the meat guy, Brackish.
The mate guy. I think the field ward would make sense.
Yeah, I would probably agree with him on this.
Okay. How long would it take to get to the field ward by horse?
About probably 2 hours, hour. It's
Okay.
pretty far away. But so are you guys checking this area?
I'll help check the area. Can I roll investigation?
Yeah. Are you checking
you
the
said-
entire tower, or just this top floor?
No,
Is there a bottom floor actually?
There were stairs that went down. Only
Yeah, I
I
wanna
think
check
we would probably
downstairs.
check everything along the way.
Okay.
And I've got a 18, so a 19 with
Okay.
modifier.
So you don't find anything else. You do actually, to be fair, you find a scroll tube that has been burned, and at the bottom you see 2 pages that are blank right now, or 2 pages that are blank. They're blank written on them. There's blank written. The word blank.
The word
I think
blank.
it's just white out.
No, they're just 2.
And
blank
that's
pages.
that's downstairs or on this floor?
It's on this floor. As you head down to the main floor, the first floor that you walked in, you don't find anything. Just to remind you all, you guys see that same handprint pretty much all the way throughout the area. As you head to the bottom floor, so you descend the spiral staircase that you use to go upwards.
Oh, it's like a basement area.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
a
okay.
cellar?
All right.
Yeah, so a small circular wooden table is surrounded by 4 stools made of empty barrels. A marked deck of playing cards is scattered atop the table, with a few stray cards lying on the floor. And then there are 3 crates. There are 3 crates stacked against the south wall. And then in the north is a wooden door.
All right. Yeah, the wooden door sounds interesting.
Shouldn't have revealed that. Yeah, so as you get up to the wooden door, it is locked.
Can I break it down?
You can. Give me athletics check.
Are we all down there? I assume I'm kind of.
I assume everybody
Oh,
goes down at the same
Yeah. Okay.
time.
You said athletics, right?
Yeah.
That is a 15.
You put your shoulder into it, and it budges a little bit, but it doesn't break.
Alesta, do you want me to use
Yes,
my
you
tools?
Probably, that is probably
Okay.
better.
I will step up, get my thieves' tools out, unroll the tool roll, and
The tool.
take it. I'll inspect it first and just make sure like nothing tricky. Kind of see where the entry points are.
Okay.
And,
Give me a thieves tool check, please.
That's a 13 plus proficiency, which is so 15.
You try, you just can't get that last pin to pop.
I thought I was going to be. Yeah, shit, I did not call it.
Can I just smash the door? Can I try and smash the door?
You two,
Can always
both you
just-
and Alesta can try. So advantage on the strength roll.
How about you go ahead and you can roll advantage.
All right. 15. Oh, that's an unnatural 20.
Just enough. As Templeton, you put your body right into it. You feel the door splinter, and then you push just that extra little ounce, and you feel it finally give way. And what you see in here, it's a small room that has weird runes, weird markings on the floor in a circle.
Are they religious?
No, they don't have any like religious iconography.
Are they etched Are they like sprinkled dirt?
It's a
paint.
it's a. They are glowing, but they are not like paint. So it is like a dirt floor that this is just like etched into.
It's a magical effect on the floor.
Yeah, you would think.
Okay. All right.
Well, that was
I will step back and
uneventful.
Well, we probably shouldn't step in that.
Can I do an Arcana check on it? Okay.
I will whisper to Val. Maybe your demon friend knows something about this.
That is a filthy one. So
Do I know that?
it is a 2, but minus.
No, you
You
don't.
don't know that.
Okay,
You don't
never
know.
mind.
You can't catch anything off of it.
Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, this is great and all, everybody, but we have to remember Manchun is on his way.
Well, but how do we know how he gets here? He could very easily be getting here through some sort of portal.
That is even a better reason to leave now.
Is there anything in the room, like along the walls, or like anything?
No.
Anything? No. Okay.
Just
Any
this-
handprints further down there?
Handprints stop at this door. And so
We-
as you guys are kind of looking, you start to see the runes glow brighter, one by one.
Okay, I am
Okay,
ready.
yep.
We need to run. We need
Let's
to
get
run.
that- let's,
We need to run.
Yeah, let's go away.
I'm not staying around.
We are running.
Okay.
I'm climbing up Templeton.
We're
like,
yeeting.
Yeah. We are piecing the fuck out.
Yep. I'll grab the
Yep.
fella who's passed out, and I'll also join in the yeet.
Okay.
And I am running right along with them all.
As we get outside, I do want Temple does want to say, we can't go home. They'll come for us. We have to find somewhere else.
Okay. We can go to Vajra. I trust her. We can go to the Yawning Portal and we could try to find Raynor.
We could go to the Temple of Ilmater and rest for the night.
We can go to the temple. That might be the best place, maybe, to lay the lowest.
And does anybody, like, as you run out, does anybody kind of like peer backwards? At it?
For sure.
I don't think so. I'm on Templeton's back, just kind of like
We're hoofing it.
I would have looked back because I'm a curious little shit.
Jackson, do it.
Jackson, you see this. I can't show this to you. You see this guy just standing
Oh shit!
at the doorway.
That is a dapper dude.
He's got a nice haircut.
He looks like he belongs in My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. He looks like he spends half of his day moving his hair out of his face.
From one side to the other.
I'm man
Should we go back?
Hey, man.
I'm man shoot.
What
But
does
I have
he...
really good conditioner.
In your head, you hear,
Never mind.
Oh, God.
I want my property back.
Is that what it sounds like?
Is it just me who hears that, or is it all of us who hear that?
I want my property back.
Give me my property back.
Property back.
Yes, could that actually be?
Jackson hears it.
That has to be how he sounds like.
He's a Bisco girl.
He's a disco girl.
Yeah, like
my
Buckley,
shoot.
like Buckley from King of the Hill. It's like, hey, I want my
Oh my
property back.
I
god.
want my property.
I love how we just ruined this dramatic moment.
I think. Okay, to be fair, I think the emo picture ruins the dramatic moment. To be honest, it's not.
Yeah. Mhm.
No, I think we made it better. But we
Yeah, you
did.
enhanced the emo-ness.
Now he's relatable. Now he's like a relatable #relatable meme. So like now we have more emotional investment in him. At least I do.
Amulet property bag. And that's all it says though.
We got. Do we all hear it?
Nope.
Or only Jax?
No, he said just me.
In the
I am
wagon.
Yeah, I'm going to put the fella in the wagon, and then I'm gonna get on the wagon.
Okay, and who's holding the stone?
I think I still have it. Yeah.
I don't remember you giving it to me.
It was Val.
You still have it. Yeah.
All right.
Do you?
Yes, it is in my.
Check?
I would have put it in my bag as I grabbed onto Templeton.
Did you check?
I
No, I'm just kidding. It's
put it in my bag.
You dirty Mary.
Yeah.
So I am.
okay.
Yeah. So, because this has been such a trial to get it, when I put it in my bag, I'll probably like shift my haversack to the front, like you do, and then I'll grab onto Templeton so it's pressing against my body and his back, so I can kind of feel it there without keeping my hands on it.
And I imagine that having heard that and seen him, I stopped for a few seconds, trying to kind of process it. So I'm a little bit behind.
And we're taking the wagon, right? So we're loading the dude in the back of the wagon. I'm getting up in the wagon.
Yep, and I'm getting in the front of the wagon, and then we look back, and Jackson's behind.
Question mark.
Should we split up and meet somewhere?
I think Ilmater will be low enough that we can all go.
Jackson, get in the car right now. We're leaving. Jackson.
How far back is he? Like feet.
I don't know if that's going to be up to me or you, Bob.
It's your call.
I don't think I stopped.
He hasn't done
Okay.
anything other than tell you he wants his property back.
He wants
Okay.
a bag.
I want his
So
property back.
I stopped long enough to hear that, long enough to notice that he was there and kind of be caught off guard by that. And then I started to run again, so I'm imagining I'm only like 20 seconds behind them, maybe. So, you guys are loading up the car. I am just coming out of the door.
How far away?
20 seconds is a long time.
Yeah, that's a long
Yeah.
time.
Like if you think
So-
30 feet per 6 seconds,
Okay, then
that's
maybe
like
not
100.
quite that long. Maybe more like 10 or 15.
that's like
I'm-
90 feet.
We'll do
When
15 seconds. Sounds fair.
When I get Val into the cart, I will turn around, not seeing Jax there. I'm going to run back and grab him and head back to the cart.
Okay.
And I'm hoping, and my face is probably a little shook up a little bit, kind of like you saw it go.
He shooketh.
He shook.
What? We gotta go. What are you? Come on, let's go.
There was a guy who appeared back there, and I don't know if you guys heard it, but he said, I want my property back."
How did he say it?
I'm picking it. I'm picking him up as he's talking. So
I
we
want
are
my
moving.
property back.
I am picking up Jax as he's talking because I'm like not stopping to talk about this. And I'm booking it back towards the cart.
And
And I'm not rejecting any of it.
As this
Wait,
is
he said
happening-
it. And I'll make the horse go quick. Go vroom vroom.
As you guys start to walk away, you see hurtling towards you a giant lightning bolt that has
Oh,
come from
shit.
his staff. So,
I didn't even notice he had it.
Templeton and Jackson, you are both in the same line. I'm going to say everybody else is kind of north a little bit. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
I am no longer raging.
God, oh God.
Okay, hold on. Wait. So is lightning an attack roll technically, or is it a spell, or like what? Like if I did protection, and you got disadvantage, would that do anything?
No, because they're the ones making the rolls.
I rolled a 4.
18.
19.
Alessa, you're not in the.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Oh, heck
We're in the wagon.
Okay. So, how many hit points do you guys have left?
22.
I have 19.
Oh god. And I rolled an 18. Oh, I'm hearing every one of those. Dun
Jackson.
dun dun.
You did not save with an 18.
Oh, holy shit!
You take 24 points of damage, both of you. Lightning damage.
Are they both down?
I'm down.
I'm
Bye.
down.
I'm just
And-
2 under.
Valerian and Alesta, you just see this lightning bolt come across, streak through this dark, or the heavy snow, and you see Templeton picking up Jax, running towards you, and they both just get hit and fall forward.
Do we see?
You look
Him.
back and you see the origin of the lightning bolt, and you see him standing there.
And what does he say?
I want my shit back.
I want my property back.
Give me
say
my
anything.
stuff.
He actually doesn't leave the
okay.
doorway.
So how far is Jackson and Templeton
I'm
from
gonna
the
say
doorway?
90 feet, 95
Okay.
feet.
Unless Jackson and Templeton went down.
Do we
we
go
need to
or
go-
do we stay?
No, we go get them. I'm going to take off. I'm going to stow the Stone of Galore underneath something in the back of the cart. Bad idea. But I'm jumping out and I'm going to rip off the last fireball. And I'm going to say, Lester, you have to pick up Templeton. I will drag Jax. And I'm throwing it in the doorway where he's standing, trying to create like a wall of fire that we can grab him and get these guys out of here the best we can. I'm not going to leave Templeton behind. I can't pick him up, but I can't leave him.
Okay, so then,
Oh.
yeah, Alesta will run forward and try to fireman carry Templeton.
Okay.
This might be TPK.
I don't. It's fine. So yeah, as I'm moving as fast as I can, and I'm gonna wait and time it so that I'm close enough to throw, grab, and move.
Okay.
I know that's a lot of feet in between, but
No, we're not in combat. He's not moving. He's standing there.
He doesn't want to get his feet wet in the snow.
And
He's like,
so,
bring it back.
So as you throw, you just kind of like you're chucking a grenade, and the point of impact hits right. He's not right at the epicenter, but he's on the fringe of it, right? And you turn around, scoop Jax, Alesta. You're in motion, grabbing Templeton, and by the time the smoke from the fireball clears, he looks and you guys are gone.
oh, okay. Giddy up, let's get going. And I'm like pushing Jax in, and grabbing, going directly for this stone and making sure that it is still there. Hopefully.
And Valerian, you hear. I can't do it now. You guys fucked it up.
No,
go
we
ahead.
didn't,
My
we didn't
property
do it. Do
back.
it. Lean into it.
I will find you.
Good luck.
I will
Please,
find you and kill you.
we have to leave.
Do we all hear that?
No, just
Just-
Valerian.
Just
Valerian.
Absolutely highlight material here.
Run.
I want my property back.
And so
I
you
will
guys
find
load
you.
Templeton, you get in the cart, and you're gone.
Okay,
Maybe looking behind you every once in a while, you do not see anybody trailing you.
Okay.
You do see behind you where this lightning bolt happened. People are panicked. Whoever was on the street has fled and is gone.
So, do I know what that red potion looks like, or what it is?
Give
That-
me a Arcana check.
That's a 9.
How far have we gotten? Do I need to make a roll?
Yeah, I want to make sure they're okay.
No, I mean, unless I'm imagining you're gonna stabilize them with,
Yeah, I can triage.
yeah.
Okay.
If you
Hey,
can steer, I can triage.
Yes, I will take over. Make sure that they are okay. So yeah, I'll take the reins. And
Do I need to roll medicine, or are we just?
No, you're out of combat. It's fine. You're able to stabilize, and Jackson and Templeton, you guys are hurting pretty bad. But you're not dead.
Whew. We're going to. You muted, Lesta.
I'm going to lay on hands 5 for Jax, and then can I cast? Would that get him up?
Yeah.
Is that enough to
one
get
hit
you up?
point will get you up. Yeah.
Okay, and then I want to cast. Okay, well in that case, I'll do lay on hands 2 hit points for Jax, and then 2 for Templeton.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I saved 1 just in case I need it later.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a spare.
You know,
Good way to be.
I'll save 1. Just 1 left.
Alesta, I know the field ward like the back of my hand, but I have never heard of this place that we are going.
Okay, yes. I can
Take over.
You get back. Yep, I'll take over. You get back there. You make sure that they're okay.
Okay, I will get down and I am like beelining for Templeton and I'm gonna like embrace him. I take a big breath, buddy.
What happened?
Oh, you don't want to know, but we are okay. We are fine, Jackson.
I feel real
fine.
bad right now.
Well, you did what you could do. You did well. You got Jackson out of there.
Thank you, Templeton. And Val and Les.
That they were not joking about that man Shun.
We can't go home.
We
We're
are not.
going home.
We are heading to the field ward. I will say I don't want to say this, but Jackson, I think you said he said something to you. He said something to me that he is going to look for us. So we need to dump this thing quickly. We need to get a hold of Rainer or what was her name? The lady.
Vajra.
Not Vajra. Ramalia.
Amalia.
We need to get this in their hands and get it safe. We cannot have this guy on our tail. But
No.
we are going to the field ward. We are going to lay low. Alesta's got a safe house for us. Okay, but what I need you to do is just kind of sit and rest and keep your eye behind us. Make sure nobody is following directly. We will make a better plan when we are kind of bandaged up a little bit, I think. Alesta, and I'll make my way back up to the front bench, driver's seat. Alesta, I don't want to offer this freely, but for some reason we feel bad about the field ward. I know a place just north of Waterdeep, just kind of in one of the forests close by, that we can go to as well. I don't, but that's only if we need to.
Hopefully, the temple will offer us at least some sanctuary. Are Jackson and Templeton stable enough to walk a block?
I think so. They are fine. They are kind of keeping eyes behind us, making sure nobody is following.
Okay. I'm thinking we should drop the wagon a couple of blocks away from the temple, and from there, take it by foot.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Maybe do some zigzag, so we, are not going a straight line to where we are going.
Yep, I've got that covered. I'm just gonna say that I've been doing ziggy-zaggies, and part of it is because I don't really know where I'm going entirely, but the other part of it is just
head north. It is a big wall that separates the field ward from here.
What are you talking about? I'm clearly doing evasive maneuvering.
What was who?
What?
What were you asking?
Wait, what was that?
I thought you asked the question. What were they talking about?
Oh no, I
Okay,
did.
You did.
That's what I heard, man.
Yeah.
What were they talking about? I'm like, who?
Oh no! You were
Okay.
like, no, it's just up this way. Like you were giving me directions, and so she was like, "What are you talking about? I'm doing evasive maneuvering. Totally. I don't need
Oh, got
directions.
it,
I
got
know
it.
where
Gotcha.
I'm going."
Yes.
Sorry.
In and out, but eventually we have to get back on the high road. That is the only gate, one of the only gates into the field ward. And then from there, you are on your own. I don't know where this this temple or safe house is?
Once we get to the field ward, I can.
Okay.
Am I sitting next to Jax in the back?
I would imagine you're in the back.
Okay. As the two of them are talking up in the hitch, I want to say to Jax, are you okay?
I'm not great, but I'm alive, and that's okay enough.
What
Lacking in alcohol severely, though.
what happened back there? Why did you stop?
I saw some guy, black hair, dressed all fancy like, and he said, what did he say? I want my property back, something like that. And yeah, he said, I want my property back. And I don't know if he said it out loud. I definitely heard it, and it caught me off guard.
I think there's like a long, like, pregnant pause, and Templeton's going to say low enough that only Jax can hear this. I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't know
And
if
he's
I do
gonna
either.
he's gonna kind of start sobbing.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of lean in and give him a hug, and just kind of pat his back.
I'll put my big arm like around his side and just continue sobbing.
This wasn't what my adventure was supposed to be.
We're gonna pan out, and that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. In the two
Ouch.
sweet embrace. But I
Any
do
chance of
wanna
a
say-
level up?
I need that second attack so fucking bad.
Help me, help me.
I'm asking because I want to replace something with something else.
Yeah. But don't go anywhere. We're gonna raid somebody, so hang out. We have a nice raiding party tonight. So I do want to thank everybody for playing tonight. It was a fun session. I want to say thank everybody for watching, supporting us on our new night that we moved from. We will be Wednesday nights from here on out at 8 p.m. Central Time. If you didn't catch the first part of the stream, go back and watch the VOD. Big news, name change, schedule addition, all that good stuff. And you'll see that over the next coming week on Twitter. So if you haven't yet, follow us at DadBodDnd to see all of that change, which may be changing shortly. So I do want to say thanks, everybody.